Welcome to today's Daily Chelsea, your one-stop shop for all things Chelsea related. Some interesting news is coming out of the club at the moment, and that is the news that Michael Emenalo might be losing his job. Chelsea's form this season has been so disastrous that I think we have to apportion some blame. Something has obviously gone so wrong that somebody is at fault, and I'm really pleased that the person that seems to be copping a lot of the blame is Emenalo over, Mourinho or the players or the chairman, because I think that Emenalo's dealings have been nothing short of disastrous. I think we can take a few examples here to demonstrate the point. I think a good example is actually John Stones, the case of John Stones. We pursued him over the summer. We really did break our necks to sign him, and the player himself revealed that he was open to the move. We know that the move was a possibility. Chelsea had the funds. In the era of FFP, we managed to balance the books. The player himself was up for it. This move did not materialise, and I think the reason it didn't is Michael Emenalo. He needs to be sure, when Chelsea go all in for a player, we need to be sure that we can make it happen. The fact that that one didn't come off really does reflect badly on him. There are a few others. I think if we take, say, the Mo Salah case study, Mo Salah is clearly a very, very gifted football player. We saw it when he played against us for Basel. He was excellent. However, he wasn't suited to this league, and Michael Emenalo is responsible for that. Equally, Juan Cuadrado, a very good player. He's demonstrating it at Juve at the moment. Excellent, technically very good, but in the Premier League, he really looked out of his depth. The fact that that hasn't been picked up means somebody isn't doing their job properly. So I'm not sad that he is in the firing line, because I really do think he is culpable. Felipe Luis is another example, and the list seems to go on. And I haven't even had to mention the likes of Papi Djilamboji or Michael Hector. So if Michael Emenalo does have to take a bullet, I don't think it would be disastrous for Chelsea Football Club. Please let me know what you think underneath, because I'm trying to gauge opinion here. I think that most people will be quite happy to see him go, because he really hasn't covered himself in glory of late. Some slightly troubling news is that of Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek, we were promised that Loftus-Cheek was going to feature in Chelsea's first team this season. It's very disappointing that that hasn't happened. He was hauled off at half-time recently, and I don't think he's been given a fair crack of the whip, particularly considering how lightweight we've looked in midfield and how poor Cesc Fabregas has been. When you juxtapose all of those examples, I think that Ruben Loftus-Cheek really does deserve more game time than he's been getting. And he has come out today and said if he doesn't get more game time, he will look for a loan deal in January. It's bordering on the heartbreaking, really. We want to see Ruben Loftus-Cheek playing football, but of course we want to see him playing football at Stamford Bridge. He is the jewel in the crown of our excellent youth team. So it's really disappointing that he's not getting the game time, and it's equally disappointing that he feels that he's going to have to go abroad. There'll be no shortage of suitors for him. I'm sure that plenty of Premier League clubs will be after him, but equally clubs as good as Fiorentina and Monaco have registered an interest, as have our old friends over at Vitesse, where he could go and join a lot of his mates. I really hope this move doesn't come off. I really want Loftus-Cheek to play, and I want him to play at Chelsea in the central midfield position. I think that he is definitely one of the best players in that position currently available at Chelsea, and certainly one of the most in form. So let's hope that this one does not materialise and he gets a game at Chelsea. Sticking with Cesc Fabregas, he has also said something quite interesting. He has said that Pep Guardiola will be managing in the Premier League next season. I don't really know what to make of that. I certainly don't like the fact that it comes from Fabregas, considering that there has been a lot of chat and suggestion regarding our manager. So I hope that he's not trying to rock the boat there. But Guardiola in the Premier League, I'm hoping that it's not to do with Chelsea, because I don't think Fabregas would do that, knowing that he's got to see Mourinho the next morning. So where are they thinking he's going to go? Equally, would you like to see him at Chelsea? This is something that I am anti, to be completely honest with you. But it's a democracy, so let me know what you think. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, why not click the subscribe button? Remember, we're the champions, they are not.
Hello and welcome to today's Daily Chelsea, your one-stop shop for all things Chelsea. Today is a very special strikers edition of the DC,